Before we start po, let me show you a photo just to be aware lang po of the health status ngayon. Everyone, these are the top 10 killers diseases reported by the World Health Organization. Number 1, we have heart disease. Number 2, stroke, followed by Alzheimer's. We also have lung cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, lower respiratory infections, colon cancer, of course diabetes, kidney disease, and breast cancer. What are the reasons why we have this, or bakit meron po tayong mga kakilala or relatives na meron ng mga ganitong diseases? Isa po sa dahilan ng aging population. Wrong diet o maling pagkain. Nandiyan din ang stress and pollution that leads to the savage act of these killer diseases. Alam nyo bang even the medical science is causing a bottleneck crisis? Ano po ba ang bottleneck crisis? May mga cases po kasi na hindi na din alam ng medical science kung anong solutions yung pwede nilang maibigay sa mga pasyente na paulit-ulit na lang o pabalik-balik na lang dahil sa mga sakit na meron sila. One example, if you know someone na may cancer, the first possible approach na pwedeng i-recommend ng doctor is radiation. What if hindi nag-effect ang radiation? It will lead to chemotherapy, di ba? Pag hindi pa din nakuha sa chemotherapy, it will lead to operation para tanggalin na yung affected part na yon. Pag hindi pa din nakuha sa operation, after that, what will happen? Anong mararamdaman natin kapag narinig na natin yung salitang, I'm sorry or pasensya na po, we did everything we could. Masakit po na marinig at dumating sa ganung pagkakataon. Even tayo or mga kaibigan or relatives na alam natin na nagme-maintenance medication. Kaya nga din po yan maintenance eh. Hindi po yan nagpapagaling. They're just maintaining your state of illness. Pero wag po tayong mawala ng pag-asa. May panglaban at proteksyon na po tayo because of the discovery of stem cells. Let me show you po the medical science breakthrough of stem cells. Lahat po tayo nanggaling sa stem cells. During the time po na nag-meet si mommy and daddy, it forms a stem cell. And then nag-duplicate po siya until nagkaroon po ng blastocyst or it formed different organs. Ang ating puso, buhok o mata, lahat po yan is made of stem cells. As you can see right here, it has an unlimited possibilities of treatment boundaries. And in line with that, hindi lang din po ito based sa sinabi namin. Even the respective publications or journals, such as Time Magazine, The Straits Times, Your Business, they're all stating na stem cells really help. Sabi nga po nila, unstoppable medical science trend daw po ang stem cells. I'll give you one example po. Over here says, stem cell and autism. Dito po makikita natin, stem cell therapy to treat diabetes. Dito naman, AIDS patient cured with stem cells. And ito pong nandito in Mandarin, it says, 100 years of age in a 50-year-old body. Reverse aging din po. Ayan, sino po ba dito gustong bumata? Di ba po lahat tayo? Pero alam niyo po ba kung saan yung mga pwedeng means para makakuha ng stem cells? This time we will show you po the different methods. First, you have an option to fly all the way to Germany or to Switzerland, and this is very expensive. It costs millions po talaga. But if you have the luxury of time and money, then you can go. But if not, this method is not advisable. So if you don't want to spend thousands or millions, you may want it to do it here in the Philippines instead. Like this one, beauty salon. But there's a safety concern issue here. Do we know where the placenta came from? Anyone? Do we know if the people who will inject the placenta to us are licensed or professionals? Hindi po tayo nakakasigurado, lalo na't hindi natin alam kung saan in-extract ang placenta ang in-inject sa atin. So going for the cheaper method takes a lot of risk. Another one is the stem cell transplant. For example, you have a problem with your left eye, and the doctor's advice is the stem cell transplant. What the doctor will do, they are going to extract stem cell from your right eye and inject it to your left eye. Can you imagine that? First of all, it's expensive because of the special type of procedure, and this is also very painful because they will go with the procedure without anesthesia. Again, without anesthesia. Why po? Kasi mamamatay po kasi ang live stem cell kung ito ay gagamitan ng anesthesia. So again, if you don't want to spend thousands or millions kagaya ng mga nabanggit na yan, you may want to do it in a healthy lifestyle. But let me ask you, who among you here did not eat on a fast food chain for the last 1 week? Anyone? Very hard, right? Yung crave na crave ka na, bukod sa mura, instant sarap na babalik-balikan, original recipe, only rice, langhap sarap. Ang hirap po, di ba? If healthy lifestyle ang pag-uusapan, sino po dito nakakapag-exercise 2 hours a day? Daily kung meron man po siguro ilan lang. So the next one is the cord blood banking. This is very popular in Singapore and dito sa atin may mga ilang celebrities na din na tumatangkilik sa method na ito. So upon giving birth, the mother has an option to store her umbilical cord and it can preserve up to 20 years. If any case her child got in an illness, the mother can simply go to the laboratory, extract the stem cell, and inject it directly to the child, which is the best cure daw talaga. But what if your child turns 22? It means that the stem cells from the umbilical cord is no longer effective na. Kasi lagpas na po sa ideal time. So may chance pa po ba na hindi na din magamit ang cord blood banking? Posible po ba? And the last one is the adult stem cells banking. But what if 65 years old ka na and then you went to a doctor for adult stem cells banking? So upon the examinations, the doctor told you that, hey, your stem cells is already 75 years old. Imagine you're 65 and your stem cells is 70 years old. Is that possible? Yes, it is. Because as I've said earlier, we are made of stem cells. Our body receives a lot of stress, pollution, and our cell age each and every day. In short, yung cells natin nahihirapang mag-duplicate. And this one also is expensive. Kasi you still need to pay the storage fee and not everyone can afford it. So the big question is there a convenient, effective, and affordable way? Do you think meron po? Yes, there is. You might wondering, is live cell in a capsule is possible? Yes, it is. At ito po yung pinapresent namin sa inyo, ang PURTIER placenta. Now let me show you po the technology behind PURTIER placenta and how made this orally to each and every one of us. First is the freeze-drying technology. Upon the extraction of the live cells, it will be stored in a special freezer to keep it alive for 3 to 4 years. Live cells po are very sensitive. Once it contacted air, they will slowly beginning to die. So they have to be stored in a very special freezer. So the next question is, how can